Here are 3 use cases that you can create using Notion's database button property. First is create an upvote functionality in Notion. So you can think of this as, let's say you wanted to create a database that is collecting questions from your project peers, and then you are able to upvote all of the questions so you know which order to answer those in. So I'll go ahead and create those here, and I'll just input a few question examples. And then what you're going to want to do is actually create a person property. And this is going to be necessary for the upvote button functionality in Notion. And I'll show you how to create that now. So whenever you create a new inline database in Notion, it automatically comes with tags. So you are able to either delete this property or just edit the type of property. So in this case, I want to change the type to a button. And now what I want to do is label the action here. So this is going to be an upvote. Now what I want to do is create my action. So anytime that the button is clicked, what I want to happen is to have the person be populated for the person who clicked the button. So now I select done, and you can always go ahead and edit additional properties, but in this use case, I will just have it selected as the one. Now when you click exit, all you have to do is select your upvotes, and then you are able to see all of the different individuals who have upvoted your questions, and then you can filter and sort by the number of folks who have upvoted. A counter to see the number of people who have upvoted your question, then you can add a formula property here. When selecting the formula property, you will go in and start to create your formula by selecting your person property and then typing in length. This will now count the amount of people who have upvoted your question, and then you can go in and easily sort by the formula here. The next use case that you can use database button properties for is task escalation. So in this case, I'm going to create a new database here and type in project 1, 2, and 3. And what I want to happen for this button automation is that anytime that the button is clicked, you are going to automatically escalate the task to a high priority. So in this case, I'm going to change the tag property to be a select function. And what I want to do is tag this by priority. From there, I'm going to add in a few options: low, medium, and high. Now I'm going to tag all of these as medium or low in priority, and then I'm going to create my button. Now, when I select a new property type, I'll type in button, label it escalate, and then anytime the button is clicked, what I want to happen is to change the priority to high. So now anytime that this button is clicked, the page or the priority is changed to high. Now all I'll do is exit out of this, and then anytime that I click this button, there is an easy way for me to escalate. Another way to view the task escalation is in the board form here, and then you are able to adjust the properties that are shown on this, so then you can just see the button and the priority here. So again, you have an easy way for you to go ahead and easily click the escalate. The last use case to review is adding subtasks and tasks from the project and task template. For this, I'm going to create my projects and tasks databases here and add it to my private section, so then I have a more built out use case to demonstrate on. So in my task database, let's say I am working on this project and I'm working on the invite new team members task here, but I realize that there's going to be more work that needs to be put in here. So what I want to do is create an easy button that allows me to add a subtask to this task. So in order to do this, you will select the button property, and then you will title it whatever you want. So I'll just do add subtask to this button. And now anytime that the button is clicked, what I want to do is add page to, select your database of the task database, which is the one that we're on right now. Then edit another property, the parent task, which is this new page that you are now creating. So now whenever you want to create that subtask, this workflow will automatically create it for you. And actually, one more step that I want to do is open the page itself so then I can easily start to create this. So I will do this to the new page added here. So now whenever I add this subtask, it is going to automatically open the page and I can start to fill in the information for this particular task. And then when I go over to my task here, I'm able to see the subtask that had been created. Another way to add a new task from your projects database is by using buttons as well. So you can do this by selecting the button property and creating a new property here. And then what I want to do actually from the projects database is to create new task. And now I'm able to do that such that anytime the button is clicked, I can add an action to add pages to whatever selected database. And in this case, I want to add it to task. Anytime that I click that button, it is going to create a new task in my task database. And again, I do want to open the page already for me, so then I am automatically able to go ahead and fill in the task information. So let me go ahead and click this. And again, now this is properly showing up for me to add a new task to the task database. Using buttons in databases is a fun way for you to really be able to easily automate some of the functionality that you are looking to create in Notion. Let me know if there are any creative ways that you've been using buttons or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.